Oh, goodness. Let's fix that. How is everyone doing this evening? We'll see if we. So far, we're doing better. I'm hoping we don't end up with too much delay. I need to go and look at YouTube and see what we picked to stitch on tonight because I'm running really behind. I have all day to get prepared, and am I? No, not a bit. We need to pull up my chats. Okay. Twitch is going to get an ad break in less than a minute. We'll see if anybody's over there on the YouTube. I hope this is working. Community board. Looks like Happy Halloween got the most stitches today from Tell an Emblem. We haven't seen that very much. Mm. That's Twitch. Okay. There's a stream bitrate of 68. Okay. Activity. Well, here's hoping everything is going okay. Because I don't see anything. All right, so I'm going to. Yes. Yes, Ryan, you can. Thank you for messaging. So now I can see that it's working. Can you see if you can view it on YouTube? Please. The stream. This stream, me. Thank you. You're not live on YouTube. Okay. Let's see if I can fix that. Because it says I am. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's not. Because it's showing me, but it didn't send out an alert, I don't think. Oh, okay, hold on. No, public. There we go. That's our problem. It was on members only. So let's say stream bitrate. There! Yay! Hey, Jesse. Okay. Figured out what I did. I had wrong. Check message. I did check my messages. Okay. Hi. Welcome in. We had some technical difficulties. For some reason, it had my YouTube live on members only, and I don't have members only anymore. So, hey, Kelly, welcome in. Okay, but like I'm looking at other things. I couldn't see it. Anyway, thank you, Ryan, for the help. Um, Hi, welcome in. So, I, like I said, had technical difficulties and left everything to the last minute. So, I don't have anything prepared. Got the Twitch notice, hopped on there just as you said. Oh, there it is. So, excuse me. Goodness. So I put up a poll this morning on YouTube on what we're going to get tonight. And of course I don't have it gathered, but anyway. I'm going to pull it up on my iPad. And it is from Talent Emblem, the Happy Halloween. Maybe if it wants to. Hi, Alberta Stitcher. Welcome in. Yeah, and so I'm on a new computer today. It looks like we're still dropping some frames, but hopefully we won't be super delayed like last time. Fingers crossed. And so I had to do a lot of setting up of that. I don't know if my alerts work. I don't know. We're all gonna explore together. Hey, Laurel. You know, typically I do Thursday nights and Saturday mornings. I didn't last week because of Lexi's pep rally thing. So far, not as delayed as last weekend. That's good. But so Saturday morning when I tried to fix it, at first it was fine, but then it got not fine, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Because like right now I'm showing red. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've also heard it may be um the thing I'm using to stream to both services. Maybe that's causing the problems. Hey Sandy, welcome in. So right now I'm trying to find my digital copy of the chart we're getting up tonight, which would be in future projects. Okay. Hey Deborah, welcome in. Hey Enid, welcome in. I noticed you changed your name. Okay, Talent Emblem. Now my nose wants to run off my face because I sneezed. Do I not have? Yes. Okay. Whew. There for a second, I thought I didn't have it open. It's thinking about it. So we are fixing to kit up. Yeah, somebody asked who is going to make a channel called Itching for Stitching, so I changed mine. I think I like this better. Awesome. Hey, Holly, welcome. I did not do the summoning. I just want that noted for record. It wasn't me. Alrighty. So I'm gonna turn this. I'm still getting set up, so nobody's late, nobody's running behind, except for me. Okay, let's see. It's charted in all DMCs. And it's quite a few of them, so that's... Oh, no, there's 2 weeks Dye Works. But it's black and dark gray, so we're probably... we might find a fun black for the Pro. So, I'm going to switch screens so y'all can see the live scene. Alrighty. Let's get on and ignore that. So this is what we're kitting up. This is what y'all voted on. It got 52% of the votes. I'm just lucky to be awake. You just hang in there, Holly. Just sit back and enjoy. Alrighty. So what color fabric should we be pulling? Trying to stitch a bit. My dog had his biopsy today. He survived anesthesia, but the size of his wound horrifies me. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Shannon, welcome in. I bawled my eyes out quite a bit, not gonna lie. I mean, that's your baby. That's to be expected. You're supposed to start this chart like any day now. What color are you stitching it on? I gotta figure out what color I want to stitch on. Maybe a light gray. Yeah. I definitely don't want white. I just can't do white, people. I can't. I feel like blue wouldn't quite work. What about a purple? Do y'all think a purple would work? Maybe a light purple? I know I could purple everything, right? Gray, toupee color. Taupey. Taupe. All right. Let me grab my box of fabric. I'm still here. If you speak real loud, I might be able to hear you. Remember, if you're tuning in, we always play a game on here where you guess how many stitches that I'm going to do tonight. We are going to stitch after we're done kitting up. And if you get closest, then you get entered into a drawing. We are having the drawing on Saturday morning. So, all right, I'm going to have to scroll up on the chat. Stepped away for a minute. Okay. Do love purple. Everybody loves purple. That was my first thought, purple, because it's you. I was gung-ho to start a black sampler for Black Sampler November, but no, I need to finish Coffee Quaker, which is essentially black since I'm stitching it in 3371. Always Purple is a good neutral, a gray leaning dusty purple. I also have 2 Long Dog samplers as whips and loads of other whips. More keep coming out of the wood. I'm telling you, I want to start all the things. We're just struggle bussing over here. Okay. Not to mention my black work whip from like 2022, Peppermint Purple Sal. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got in the ways of grays and purples, since that's where we all seem to be leaning. Did I show y'all my box last time? It's dangerous. Let's see. Scoot this back a little bit. This is kind of a green gray. This is kind of a blue gray. I know, you said purple gray. I'm getting there. That's blue. Ooh, or I have this. It's got a little orange, a little black, a little blue. In other news, I saw my neighbor's void cat panther on the fence today. I called pss, pss, pss at him, but he wasn't having it. Nice try. This one is called, the front may do it even better justice. It doesn't seem to pick up the blue, but this color in here is blue, not gray. This is called Father Time from Mystic Fabrics. Let's see. That's more lavender. It's got purple and pink. I think that's my jam, would be too dark. It's a nice antique purple, but it's really dark. Like that marbled one. No? What is Sandy saying no to? That wasn't too loud. Got this tarnished silver. It's like a purpley gray. It's a linen though. Love linen. The raspberry one. Oh yeah, no. Pretty purple, yes, but not for that pattern. No, it's not right. Pink chocolate. So this is kind of a pink gray. Why do I have so much linen, y'all? I don't like it. See, we got this one's purple green, dappled hollow. Did anybody bring food? Tarna Silver is a lakeside linen. And I have not stitched with the lakeside linen yet, so while I am judging linen, I am not judging it per se. And then there's this gray called Chinchilla. So let's see, we got the purple green wouldn't work, huh? No. See the pattern? Laurel slacking on her job of bringing all the snacks. Epic fail. Ooh, with it aimed like that, you can almost see the colors better. At least on my screen. So, we like Father Time. How do we feel about Dappled Hollow or Tarnished Silver? You can definitely see the purple more when you set it against stuff. I don't like the pink chocolate. I had this really creepy one. It's not good for this, but look at this. Isn't that cool? It's orange and black. It's actually a lot darker than it's coming out on. There we go. I brought peanut butter cups, but I literally ate them on my way to my stitchy spot, and some lemon ginger tea. Both of those things sound good. They do not sound like good together. Father Time. Feeling Father Time. The buttercups are very difficult to resist. Yep. Jessie didn't share. So we're liking this one. And Tarnished Silver. We can have a couple options and do a floss toss. Dappled Hollow. Okay. Other time because it made you ooh at the jump. All right, we're going to stick with these three. Dappled Hollow, Tarnished Silver, and what I like is we got quite the variety here. Like, we didn't just all pick grays or anything. We got like a gray, blue, orange, we got a purpley gray, and we got a purple green. So now we'll pull the flosses and see what just really pops out at us. I have 125 Haribo packets that I have not touched. They're for the trick-or-treaters. However, we might actually have snowfall. My whole trick-or-treat plan might be totally shot. Problem since I have full-size candy bars, sodas, chips, etc. I am going to Enid's house for Halloween. I'm going to dress up like, I don't know, Stitch. Show up at her house. All right, so this is what we're kitting up. I do think we're going to see what kind of variegated black I have, only because it's the bird, and I think it would give it more dimension. That's the only thing on the list of threads that is not DMC. So we'll look through and see what I've got. All right. I'm gonna start with Classic Colorworks because it's the closest. I don't know if I have any black in here though. That Cauldron, which is a dark gray, but it's a purpley gray. Really need to reorganize. Dress up like a cross stitcher. Have bits of threads on your clothes, cheaters around your neck, and a needle stashed in a weird place. That's funny. I have one of those like neck lights, for being able to see your stitching a little bit better. That would be fun. And I always have floss on me somewhere. Casey came up to my work the other day and we were walking behind the shack to the generator and well, we were going to the car, but anyway, there was some floss all over the ground and I was like, tell me that a stitcher doesn't work here because I toss my little bits out sometimes. Or they get stuck to my clothes and then when I'm walking to the bathroom they fall. Nighty Night is really nice, but it's too blue. Wear my creepy crafter pants and t-shirt. There was one time we used to use grime guards on our hair. Random needle that ends up in your bra. Right. I don't think I have any black here in Classic Colorworks, so that's a really pretty gray though. Zach Black is gray. It's interesting. Need some of those cool shirts from Stitch Folk. I totally pulled the trigger on the iPhone case and tote bag. There's an iPhone case? We're going to pull, this is my Gast, which is much more full, and I can already, this is a deep chocolate, not really black. Ooh, look, what do we got here? What do we got here? What is this? Black licorice, but that's black black. Like, that doesn't variegate at all. That's just black. We got black board, which is a little lighter than what I was thinking. But, I mean, if I... Ooh. Black crow. Fitting. It's a little bluish, but I think it might work. Can y'all see the color in that? No? It just looks black to you? What if I... That's not good. My camera stopped working. Yeah, phone cases with sampler printed on them. Oh, okay. All right, well, let's see if we can get my camera back. There we go. All right, so, oh, nope, that's the brown. Okay, can y'all see? Focus. Okay, I was gonna suggest black. This is Black Crow. Love the blue in it. I was thinking it might work, especially because they put blue on his beak. So I got Black Crow. What was the other one? Raven? I got Wrought Iron. That one almost seems a little green. Y'all see? It's hard for me to see because there's a glare. Love gas threads. Let me see if I got a Raven somewhere. There's Ragdoll, Raspberry, Rhubarb. Nope. Raven. My Raven is very green. Yeah. Mine is very green. Like, okay. Which one of these? See, this is very green. I feel like that's too green. Raven is a no for my set anyway. We've got Wrought Iron, Black Crow. This is just black licorice. It's just black. It's not variegated. Like the Black Crow. Yeah. Ooh, daughter wants to watch a show. Be back later. Okay, Sandy. Enjoy. Come back and tell us all about the show. Yeah, Ryan and I were watching Outer Banks, and I was like, oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. I gotta go. Black Crow is the winner. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is very true. This is very true. So, do you think black board would go with it, or do you think these would go together? Because it does have a gray section on there too. Those go together. Look. Do these go together? Look, it's actually pulling up colors. Well, you might as well wait, Holly, because they only released half of it, and the next half doesn't come out until November 7th. So, just FYI. Stitching on Rosamond. Black Crow. Okay, because, it said Weeks Dye Works, basically $310 and $37.99. So if this was my 310 and this is my 37.99, I think they work. I will blind you with my whiteness. I'm not very good with colors either, Enid. That's why I ask y'all. I think I think these could work. Yeah, Ryan's been very upset. He's already watched the first half of the new season twice. That's why I'm a season behind. I'm in 3. And so he was like, I'm just gonna watch this with you. That needs grounded, so those go together. Okay, cool. Cool. So those are our specialty flosses for the crow. And then everything else is just going to be um DMC. So I'm gonna put these across here so y'all can see. See if we can get this showing the colors. Seems to do a little bit better if my hand's in there to compensate for some of the light. Cover up the white. No, it just blew it out. Anyway, I'm gonna start pulling the DMC. We watched Totally Killer, and I enjoyed it. Also, the 2023 block Ghostbusters was great. I am not sure I've seen any of the Ghostbusters. I don't know. Okay. We just knock something somewhere. One of these days, I'm going to get this corner situation figured out and we're going to quit knocking everything off. One of these days. All right. 844, 402, 779. 3825. One. 3825. Three, 6, 7. Are we helping to narrow down some color choices here? I feel like this is too small to have this many colors. Sorry, I know y'all are probably chatting. I can't read it. I really like these colors. Okay, well that's interesting. So $37.99 and $3.10 are still in this project, even if you sub out the Weeks Dye Works. It's interesting. All right, that's a bunch of colors. Did that make our decision easier or more difficult? So like maybe if we have it up here and you see the color underneath. Oh. Holy moly, I hadn't pulled colors for that chart yet. Yeah, there's a few. I was even missing some. So we got Father Time, Tarnished Silver, and Dappled Hollow. Still leaning towards Dappled Hollow. Turn on this light, what it'll do. Where'd I put it? That didn't help, did it? Think Dappled Hollow, Father Time. Concerned about the 168. Let's see, 168 probably would rule out Father Time, but see, Father Time is actually dark matte. Well, that side's more blue. It'll show up fine against the. This is actually more purple than it's showing up on the screen. Yes, definitely, because this is silver and this is purple. The colors just. Oh, I wonder. Let me try something. Properties. Configure video. Almost. See that color over there? Never mind. Oh, okay. Money. Ooh, that's not it. Turn the saturation up a little bit so y'all can. There we go. I think y'all can see the differences and stuff a little bit better. Hi, Betty. I am kitting up Happy Halloween from Tell an Emblem. And we're trying to decide between these three fabrics. Now, I turned up the intensity a little bit, so these colors aren't exactly right anymore, but I wanted y'all to be able to see the fabrics. So we've got Father Time, Tarnished Silver, and Dappled Hollow. Hi, Nina, welcome in. Natalie. So, and I've like completely covered up our specialty threads. That's going to be the crow. I think we're all leaning towards Dappled Hollow. I mean, okay, let's get Tarnished Silver out of here because nobody said that one. You like the middle fabric? Of course, as soon as I pull it out. All right. We're gonna, I will fix the color in just a minute. About if we just look at these two. Ooh, that's not the right button. Bring this back down. Don't like that at all. Too much blue. Okay. All right, let me figure out how to put this back. Default. It's crazy how much it grays out the fabrics. The greens really pop on both. Is there a lot of purple? 204. Can't see the number. No. This is 30, 42, and 28. And they're just in leaves. Whoops. So they're going to be outlined in a darker color anyway. So even if they're close to the fabric, it's not a huge thing. What really with any of the colors, but so I think we may go with the Dappled Hollow. So I'm going to pull it out so y'all can just see it. Yeah, no, they won't get lost. And part of the problem is my camera just does not pick up the colors correctly. It just doesn't. Go. So we'll have the crow in the middle. The blue is on its beak. I'm guessing these are in the pumpkin. It has 4 colors. So much. These all seem to be pumpkin colors. Got a couple of leaves that are probably these browns. There's a couple leaves that are purple. I don't know where this, oh, that's a leaf. That's a leaf. These are a leaf. This is probably an outlining color. I'm telling you, for the chart, I don't know where all these colors come from. So, with the way it has everything grayed out right now, it's a little hard to tell. But they definitely all pop against the fabric. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this stuff on a floss card. See if I can remember where my floss cards are. So I feel like this place is a mess, and I know where nothing is. Do any of y'all feel like that about your craft room? Just complete disaster area? Where did I put them? Okay, I will be right back. I need floss cards. Where did they go? Is orange appropriate? Absolutely. I'm constantly organizing, cleaning my crafting office. If I would give up yarn and looms, it would be way better. Although the shelves my husband built me in the closet are a gong show. I need little bins for my needlework. I need paper. You know, we do this every week. I should really have the stuff where I need it. I've got that all over my face. That's not it. No. I'm just going to use some of this little notepad that I have right here. Because that's the cool thing about this is I could just use whatever. And orange is definitely appropriate. All right. You know what? I could just do that, can't I? And where's my double-sided tape? I've decided that was the best thing I invested money in. It was just sitting here. I know it. I saw it. I'm just kidding. I totally made that up. Oh, yeah. Again, we're here every week. You would think all of it would stay sitting right here. But apparently it doesn't. It's okay. Thank you. I figured. That's why I said if you have a moment. I'm trying to find a thing of tape. Not this one. Do you see another thing of tape back there anywhere? No? Okay.
Where to your place?
Maybe in that blue box right there? Everybody hydrate. Everybody. Huh?
So why hydrate?
Because it's good for you. It's okay. I'll just use this tape, Ryan. It's fine.
What if you run out of it tape though?
Oh, then. Guess I'll just have to stitch instead of trying to kit things up. Oh, I just put on the wrong side of the paper.
No?
All right.
Wait,
Go.
what about this white thing?
It's not in there. Go watch a movie, bub. It's fine. Thank you.
Thinking about going to bed soon because I have to wake up early.
Mm-hmm.
You're still down about leaving at 11:30 in the morning, right?
Yes. I wake up at 7 something.
Ah. If you woke up at 7 something, we would see you before school. And we don't.
Okay, 8 something. I wake up at 8 something. Shut up and go.
Oh, no. Message you at like 9:30.
Okay, today I slept until 10. But
Yeah,
still,
it was
10
like-
is before 11:30.
It was like 10:50.
Go away.
I tear stream all day.
Why you always gotta be proving me wrong? Teenager for sale. Anybody want a teenager? He comes real cheap. He can't drive yet, so he's not entirely handy, but he's cheap. How many colors did we end up having? Keep your team. Dang. I said cheap. No, he's handy at times. Brought me some cold water. I have to drive him to the movies tomorrow. We're going to try and put these in some semblance of order because Talon Emblem does not. So let's see. We got 400, 738, 1, 38, 7, 9, 8, 5. To 8, 7. Do y'all prefer for it to be in color order or numerical order when you do your floss card or when you sort your floss? 7, 9. My chats are like blowing up. It's very distracting. All right, and go do homework. Three, 6, 7, 8, 4. Should be 4, 8, 9, 1, 9. All right. So 3. And I was missing 3. So 24. There's 20 on here, so that works out. Okay. Mhm. Oh, you're fine, Holly. It's fine. Numerical number 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like them to be pretty in order. And sometimes charts don't put them that way. It's weird. Really dyslexic today. And miscounted. Yep. Seven, 9. So now as I go down, I'm going to also put the symbols on. Oh, I didn't have 8 either. Okay. I will put it here. It's the pumpkin people. It's the other chat too. If you are on Twitch, you will be seeing an ad in 2 minutes. Just giving you a heads up. It's okay. We're going to be just sitting here putting floss on a floss card. So is this one of the ones you planned to start? You planned. Man. You planned to start soon, Holly? Now, for anybody new here to our kidding session, I enjoy kidding up live with everyone because I like people's opinions and because I'm more willing to sit here and put in the work. Whereas if it were just me sitting in this room, I'd probably put it up and start stitching. So, with that being said, I don't have plans anytime soon of starting this. I just like having things kitted. So, there's that. I currently have, I think, 72 projects for the month ends. Awesome. I like Tell Emblem. I've stitched one of their designs before. What's symbol for 28? It is. Alright, 9:43. I did not bring my super fancy floss winder in here. I love the kitting up process, and doing it with company is comforting. Yeah. Well, and you can sit here and have a conversation without having to worry that you're putting a stitch in wrong. So there's that. I will be stitching after this is kitted up, but you're packing away leftover floss from a finish. Oh, very nice. I do that at work sometimes. I always start each floss card off with 2 lengths. What did you finish, Natalie? Yeah, Laurel asked too. She said, "What'd you finish?" Maybe that's what we need to start doing on Saturdays, is just kind of doing some organizing. I have fabric that needs to be trimmed off of finishes. I have floss that needs to go back where it's supposed to go. I finished Stacy Nash Spring Needle Book. Very nice. Did not bring my fancy floss wander. Put a cat Heidi box back in my calyx. Oh, is that the white? I know what you're talking about. I do. Promise. Since any open floor level cubicle she will try to climb into. Yeah. Sounds like a cat. Just going to use one of these for comparison. Hey, Vic. What are you doing? Other than forgetting to put my bags in my package. IKEA sells a cat Heidi hole box for the cat. Nice. I have one of those. My cats, Toulouse came out here one day with me, but for the most part, they stay in the house. Put a pill on the bottom. She's very pampered. All right, so Twitch's ads are over. I better clarify what. That you forgot my bags? Oh, yeah, you sent me 2 bags. And you kept 2. Well, and there was other stuff in my bag. That was nice. I had nice surprises, but I just thought it was funny because the Air Force bag wasn't in there. And I had spent like 10 minutes before we got to the post office bragging about this bag to Casey. And then I opened the package and there's no bag. It was funny. What color is this? 38, 42. That is a weird symbol. So it's like a hashtag. The middle colored in. Two for her, two for you. Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah. So I don't have it out here with me. Vic made me a lanyard for work that'll hold my iPad pencil so that I don't, drop it in the middle of the road and have 3 18-wheelers run over it again. It's supposed to hold something else, but I can't remember what we discussed when she was making it 3 months ago. Just saying. Just saying. Why does this look like it has two colors on it? Tell me your floss is faded without telling me. Oh, scissors. Yes, and my scissors. Because I had my scissors hanging off my name tag for work, and they're the really short, sharp scissors. Ryan says we all need to take a drink. Um, they're very short and very sharp, and I didn't put the cover over them, and then I stabbed myself. So Vic made sure they got put up. Okay, there we go. Wow, did I make that look difficult or what? 7:03. Ryan redeemed a hydrate, so everybody take a drink. I'm drinking cold water that's almost empty because I was thirsty. 7:03. Could you imagine doing all that work and then it turned out it wasn't one of the colors I needed? Big bailed on us. She's like, everybody's picking on me. I'm leaving. So sorry, pet. Tall glass of Coke Zero. I just filled up. That sounds good. I would love a Diet Dr. Pepper. Are you working on bags, Vic? Are you just chilling? Luckily, it's not like I don't buy bags from her every single time she puts some up for sale, so the other two will just come with my next set. It's all good. Oh, and I got Sarah's package today, so I have Janet's Tiny Town to work on. Oh, well, I wish I'd brought that out here. I could have stitched on it. It's okay, it's not really in my plans right now. Eating and then back to ironing. I've pulled colors I didn't need before, right? Well, I've been really dyslexic lately. Um, Natalie says thanks for the reminder, Ryan. She just refilled her water bottle. Um, I like just a minute ago when I was working on 943, I said 349. I don't know why. It's been a whole jumbled up mess in here lately. 168. Coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Now what I need to do is when he's done with his movie, have him come back in here and put all these back up on the floss wall. The heck? Okay. He's having to watch Venom 2 so that he can go watch the new one tomorrow. Because he hadn't seen Venom yet. But Jalen wants to go see Venom. All right. Oh, yeah. He did all the dishes today. He put up dishes. He did laundry. He helped me with dinner. He took out the trash. The Mr. Helpful. Brought me water. So, Holly, when you kit up this project, because you're going to do that soon, how do you do it? Do you just throw all the bobbins in a bag? Do you not bobbinate? Floss card? What's up? How do you do it? Let's compare our kitting skills. Guess who hasn't shown up for 2 days because I told her that her boyfriend couldn't come over until she gives me paperwork? Yep. Color me not surprised. Um, Not really. I'm just gonna drop them off, pick them up. I'm gonna go get my hair cut while they do that. I don't have the patience for sitting through a movie right now. Especially one that I haven't seen Venom number 2 either. So, and it's not a date. It is two friends who might like each other going to watch a movie and have a conversation. Hmm. What paperwork? Um, she wants her to get information about getting a GED. Just information. That's all Vic is asking for. I pull threads usually as I use them in the pattern. Now, see, that's what I do when I don't sit here and kit with y'all. I will just pull them as I use them, but having them all ready is pretty cool. Okay, obviously, that's not. It depends on who you ask. She says no. He says, I want it to be. So, I fully kit with the amount of threads I need. I will use floss cards or floss drops. I just start with 2 strands of each color because I always have a floss box with me. But I don't put like bobbins in each thing because I don't want to have that many of every color on the go. Because I mean, you don't use all of the floss all the time, especially not like this project. I probably won't go through a skein of floss for each of these colors. In fact, most of these colors I may go through these 2 strands and that's it. 56. Do, do, do. Also, I also just write the numbers. I'm not trying to Picasso the symbols on the labels. I find it faster. If every freaking thing would work in Pattern Keeper, then I wouldn't worry about it, but I don't want to have to go back and forth looking. And sometimes my symbols are straight up Picasso, like it's bad. But as long as I can figure it out. There's one of my projects where it's kind of like half an oval, like if you took an oval and just sliced it in half. And when I wrote it, I don't know what happened because it looks like a big blob. You have trust issues. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I do. I did mess it up, but I figure it out. Right, what's this one? 3825. Now, I don't usually do this, but I wasn't looking closely enough. And that's put 2 similar colors on the same hole. That's gonna be rough because sometimes they like to juxtapose their position. This is 3825. Did you vote today? Laurel, did you vote? Did we pick your vote this time? Goodness. Bobbin's a mess. Okay, got it. That is not. This is quite my camera froze. This is quite possibly not a full strand. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 and whatever that is. No, didn't see the post. Okay. We are kidding up. Happy Halloween. I'm telling Emblem. This thing has like 25 colors in it. 27 actually, because there's yeah, 27 if you add the specialties instead of substituting them for DMC. It's crazy. Put 3 Halloween things up. Because, I mean, it's right around the corner. It's next week. Oh, hey. What time is it there? Is it time for Jesse to pull Whip Go numbers? Tomorrow's Whip Go day. Mm, mm. 9:18. Hey Jesse, can we get a stitch count on Personal Sunshine? Where are we at? Great minds want to know. 779. I feel like this one's taking a long time to get up tonight. How long have we been streaming? An hour and a half? Yeah. I'm the struggle bus tonight. Also, are we having big delay? Can we tell? Really don't know. So 79. Where's my pen? No big delay. Good. Because it's telling me I've got, but it's telling me I've got a good connection, but that I am dropping frames. So it kind of comes and goes. My husband's letting me use his computer, which is newer, and so maybe has better processing speed and can handle streaming to both places. So there's that. So hopefully that's what's going on. And y'all can see I did get a background for the chat over there so that you can actually read it. I made the font a little bit smaller so it wasn't like taking up half the screen. I did some stuff today. There's still more stuff that needs to be done because I lost my Twitch tracker that's right above my head here. I can see YouTube, but I can't see Twitch. $900. And of course, as with every other night that we've kitted up, now that I'm doing this, I kind of want to just start it. Am I going to? No, but I kind of want to. Color was that? 911. It's a horseshoe. Finally remembered, and I think we kind of talked about this last week, but I finally remembered what the other new show I started watching recently is, and it's called High Surf Rescue something. It's about lifeguards in Hawaii on the beach saving lives. It's pretty good. This one's 500. False card's starting to look full. $8.98. You're watching that one too? Yeah, it's pretty good. The captain lifeguard person, he was on a uh Australian prison show that I watched called Wentworth. He played one of the guards. So I really like him. And then of course the main girl that's on there, she's played in several shows that I used to watch. But the first thing I think I saw her on was John Tucker Must Die, which is a movie. So that one, Brilliant Minds, and Dr. Odyssey are all the new ones that I'm watching right now. And then, of course, I'm watching reruns of old shows like Lost and One Tree Hill. What color was that? $8.98. Ooh, tomorrow's Friday. I get a new episode of Great British Baking Show. I'm gonna be sad to give up my trick or treat as my daily 100. I've really, really enjoyed that. Pacey. Yes. Well, and I'm also watching Dawson's Creek because I didn't watch it back when it was popular. Welcome in, EJ. How are you? He is definitely aged well, let me tell you. When they first started showing the commercials for that show, I was like, is that the who I think it is? Her Brilliant Minds is good. I'm on season 3 of Lost Rewatch. I'm still in season 1, but what I do is because it's on Netflix, I can download the episodes. So when I have bad service at work, I can watch it. Um, so that's Lost is my at work. I mean, like fine wine to the point where when I saw him at first, I was like, that's not him, right? And then I realized it was. I was like, well, gotta watch that. I'm so behind. I'm still doing week 3 Stitches on Bake Off. Girl, I'm still in week 2. It's fine. Now that I've gotten a lot of my focus stuff for the month out of the way, I'll start catching up. But I'm still in week 2. I keep up with the daily 100 ones, and then the other ones just kind of end up on my checklist. I think I just started on my last and technical for week 2. What color was that? 413? I'm back and I'll be listening and ironing. Awesome, awesome. Is your new iron working? Poor Vic. She was trying to iron when we were on the phone the other day and her iron just gave up on her. Said, nope. 413. I do feel like Dr. Odyssey right now is a little on the cheesy side, but I think it's just because it's such a new show. It's got to find its groove. I think the Bake Off game would be good for my stitching, but I think I would cut the stitch counts in half, and I don't think I'd keep up with a daily 100. Yeah. Um, One thing that I really like about she's an iron killer. Um, One thing I really liked about how Jesse came up with Great British Baking Show is that the last in technical and the first in technical are a stitch count times how many people are left. And I almost feel like Big Brother needs something like that. Like the elimination could be based on how many votes were available or something to that effect. Because I really like that it adjusts with the show as it's definitely cheesy. It is, but some shows start out that way, and then as the actors and actresses get used to being together, you see it like calm down, but then sometimes it just gets worse. So, or it stays cheesy. That could just be how the writer prefers it. Shannon's going to be on the banned list here in a minute. She's getting me in trouble with Vic. What color was that? 722. Somebody revoke her passport. She's not allowed in. 722. Got 4, 5, 6 more. We're getting there. Sure has taken a long time tonight. But that's a good thing is I'm enjoying y'all's company, so it's not that big a deal. 'Cause otherwise, I probably would have given up and just stuck all the bobbins in the bag and waited to start it. Yes. No, not really. Holly's got the power, man. I think. I think I gave her the power. If not, I need to go do that. I keep saying that too. You go check. I wonder. Holly wants to use her power. I could just not iron the fabric for the bags. I mean, do we really need ironed bags? Let's see. Oh, look. Holly, you are now a moderator. I meant to do that a long time ago. We talked about it. 8:44. I'm pretty sure I just had 2 pumpkins go bad, by the way, Holly. I've been so not paying attention the last few days. Or 14. I don't know why I have music stuck in my head. It's in my brain. I have fun. What am I kidding up? So this is so every Thursday when I manage to stream, I put a poll up on my YouTube and everybody votes. And this week, oh, my camera froze again. He's not liking me today. This week it was Happy Halloween from Talent Emblem. So this is what I'm in the process of kitting up. Everybody on here helped me pick the fabric. We ended up with Dappled Hollow from, I think it's Under the Sea. And we're going to put this on it. See, and I think there's definitely at least 2 greens here, 2 purples there, but there may actually be 4. 2 different greens there, 2 different browns. Maybe the other greens are these up here. You voted for a winner finally. So yeah, this got 52% of the votes today. I put up 3 things each week, and whatever y'all vote on is what we kit up. We're all in this together. And then once we're done kitting, we will stitch for a little bit. It won't be too incredibly long. Like, time is it? 9:40 already? One, two. Oh wait, 366. And this is a paper pattern, not a digital pattern, not a PDF, anything like that. I always scan it in using my printer or my scanner. I scan it into a program called GoodNotes, where I can then proceed to highlight or whatever, because I find that much easier than having an actual paper pattern. Been so distracted today. The only stitching I've done is my daily 100s. Just have not been focused. Well, I had to get the whole stream reset up thing on the new computer, but other than that, I did a lot of scrolling today. I was really tempted at one point to maybe just go take a nap. I didn't, but I was tempted. 402. Goes 89. It's my sample. Go. Loved your Notions video. Added a couple of things to my Notions because of your video. Ooh, like what? I'm glad it can be helpful. I had several people ask me, and I was really nervous because, you know, What do you say? And it's not my template. I mean, I've modified the template, but I'm not the one who started it. Man, I've learned a lot. I have learned more about Notion since then because of my video. Somebody started asking me questions. I had to go find the answers. So, yeah. We will be putting this in Notions here in just a minute. So, if you don't know what we're talking about, you will see. $8.98. 8, no, 9.89. See, that dyslexic thing just keeps kicking my butt tonight. All right, so that is all of the colors that I presently have. I do need to pull a couple from my stitch box, but it's not in here. Yeah, come on. Look. All right. So, all of those colors, plus the 2 specialty flosses that I do not put on Floss Guard. All on Dappled Hollow, which is green and purple, although it's entirely obvious. So, there we go. Now I'm going to put it in Notions, and then we'll put it up. So, my Notions up here. I angle it so I don't get too much of a glare. All right, so we're going to go to Patterns and Projects. Going to add a new one. Project is Happy Halloween from Tell an Emblem. I have not started it. I have not finished it. It is fully kitted up now, thanks to all of you. Very fun and useful. Oh, added Whippagories, height and width, average, and gonna add a yearly goal. Yeah, those are all the things I added to mine. And then, of course, the countdown thing. I was watching a YouTuber who said she uses Notions to plan her videos. I'm looking forward to learning. I like using Notions. Very fun and useful. I find it extremely useful. Okay. Oops. We're gonna have to move so we don't see this on screen. 136 by 104. 136. 104. So that averaged it out to be 120. I know that's a medium by my classifications. My yearly goal for a new start is always 500. And the fabric is Dappled Hollow. Done? Oh, hold on. I did something wrong. Try this again. Dappled Hollow. Click Add New. It is a 32 count. Where's my tag? 32 count Jobelin from Under the Sea Fabrics. I'm not real good at the categories. I'm just not. I don't really feel like it fits any of those. Anyways, it is purple and green. And it is attached to Happy Halloween. So then we can go back. Fabric. See, I could link where the PDF is, but I usually don't. All of that stuff automatically does what it's supposed to do. So, I don't have a photo. Here, that's what we can do. Where is my good notes? I'm gonna cheat and take a screenshot. We're gonna edit the screenshot. To just be what we need it to be. Done. Save the photos. I can go back into Notions and add it. And we're going to put a cover, which is also just going to be the cover photo. And I don't add an icon until I move it over to Active Whips. So, oops. So now it is entered in my, it won't let me change it. Okay. It's entered into my Notion. So this thing is fully kitted and ready to be started whenever I'm ready. All right. So now I'm going to put it all in a bag. And until I actually start them, they go into like pencil pouches. And then I'll move them to a nicer bag once they're in Active Whip. May not be the case here pretty soon because I'm starting to get more Vic bags than I have pencil pouches at this point. I'm addicted. She just finds all the nice fabrics. And I'm a sucker for a vinyl front. All right. And shoot, hold on. My unhealthy obsession with things. If I can get it out of the... Yes, it syncs between phone, iPad, and web. So when you're first setting it up, like when I first set it up, I set it up on the computer because there are a few more features that are easier to use on the computer. And then literally as you're adding it, you can watch it add on your iPad. It syncs that fast. It's great. And that's one of the reasons I use GoodNotes because it syncs across the phone and the iPad, and I need everything to communicate with each other because I never know what I want to use. Okay. 2 hands. This is one of my drawers of kitted projects. Realize you were putting kitted up and whips in the same cube. Oh yeah. So these are all my kitted projects right now. Oh, I need to go do something before I put. This is probably about half of them. So my suggestion, and I said this on my video, is do it one project at a time. Right after you work on something, go and add it into Notions. Kind of like I kitted that up and I added it to my kitted stuff. When I work on a whip, then I went and added the whip. And that way you don't feel super overwhelmed. You can just add it a little bit at a time. Yes, me too. I wish Pattern Keeper would sync. I wish Markup XP would sync. It does not. Yeah, it's a thing. It is a major thing. I need to write the name on this because I'll forget what project this is for. Happy Halloween. So then I think these are in alphabetical order. Let's see if it goes in this one or if it goes in the other one. This is Mary. This is Live Your Dream. Love You. L comes after H, right? That one I just stuck in there. L. Fairy House. Oh, that just got stuck in there. Lagoon. This starts at L. So it doesn't really go in that box, but I think the other box is full too. So it just kind of is what it is. All right, let's get some stitching in. I will put up flosses later. I say that and then I don't. We end up with all kinds of issues, but all right. What did I bring to stitch on? Fabric back in the fabric box. We have World postage stamp. Card. Oh, well. It's as good as it's gonna get. All right, we play a game here on my live streams. If you're happen to join us, and that is we're gonna guess how many stitches I do tonight. I'm probably going to be streaming for about another 30 minutes, so it's not a lot of streaming time or stitching time, but feel free to make a guess. Closest, the person that guesses closest without going over to this is The Price is Right, to what I stitched tonight gets entered into a drawing. I will be having the drawing on Saturday. There will be 2 options for prizes. So the winner will get to pick. Oh, Holly, Heather just posted the baby was born at 6:13. Ooh, and I just got hit with 3 pumpkins. So I need to get to stitching. Okay, Vic says 86. 87. Vic says 87. And Betty says 76. Enid says 65. And Kelly says 112. And Natalie says 72. Is that 72? Yeah. And Holly with the 101. World postage stamp. So if you ever pop in the stream, even if it's early in the stream, late in the stream, whatever, throw a guess in before you leave because you never know. You could be the closest at the end of the day. Oh, hey, I already got thread on the needle. Deborah says 65 and Laurel says 80. Tina, how are you tonight? Tina says 82. Also, if you're crazy like Jesse and happen to guess the exact number, you get 2 entries. Oops. I'm already going more crazy than I need to. Good, good. Hey, Erica, welcome in. Got 88. I feel like everybody went way more realistic on me today than they normally do. Hey, you scared me. Huh?
Yeah, that movie was so funny.
I like the actor that plays him.
Who plays Eddie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the fact that like they go to the marriage of the crazy guy that Carnage took over,
Mm-hmm.
and Eddie Eddie walks in, and then Venom takes over. Of course, and the moment Carnage takes over, Venom's like, "Leave, leave now. He's red. Leave." And then that was funny, but then no one got me dying laughing even harder. Is the moment Eddie said no and they decide to fight, he's like, time to die, Venom. And then Eddie's like, that's the spirit. He's like, no, time for us to die. That got me dying laughing.
Hey, Bubba, can I ask for a favor?
Sure, what's up?
I could use another water.
Another water?
Mm-hmm.
My knuckles, it's so discolored.
Yeah, you bruised it pretty good, bub.
Why do Wall do that to me?
Yeah.
How's your stream done?
Good.
How much longer do you remember stream?
Probably about 30 minutes or so.
Okay. Guys, we still here for this.
Okay.
If I'm not asleep by then, but I was talking to Gerald, we both went to sleep, so time would speed up and she was like the same. What is this thing? Is that cheaper?
Probably.
Why is it cheaper?
Don't know, Ryan.
Use it.
EJ says 78.
Hear that nice voice.
That's one of the wireless ones that needs a thing that I don't know if we have or not.
Dongle.
Yeah.
Is anybody on your Twitch?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Would you tweet this?
So this is World Postage Stamp from Soda Stitch. And it's one of my focus pieces. I try and put 500 stitches in it every month. I was able to get 100 while I was at work the other day, so it still needs about 400 more before the month is done.
It says you have one viewer.
And that's probably you.
I'm not even a mod.
I don't have any.
I just do something. So
Is anybody else stitching tonight? And what are you stitching on? So I'll probably continue this one after stream because like I said, I need at least 400 more and I've been hit with 3 pumpkins, so I'm gonna have to stitch for pumpkins. thought you were showing me something.
I couldn't find it. But let me try water from also. That for breakfast.
We'll see, baby. You're working. Oh, I know how working goes. I work too. Stop. Cat-o'-lantern, which I am getting tired of working on. Stitching on Pandemic. I need to be finishing my witch block, but you're not stitching. You're playing on your phone. Can you please go get me a drink? He was trying to turn off my microphone.
I would not.
You were too.
Says who?
Says me.
Where's the proof? Yeah, that's what that sucks. I always win.
Teenager for sale. Do we have any takers? Teenager for sale? He's cheap. I'll pay you. How's that? I like diamond painting, but I seriously don't need another hobby. I already spend all my time stitching. Not getting stuff done that I need to be getting done. Looking at ancestry matches. I have Pandemic as a whip that I'm seriously considering restarting. How much have you gotten into it? And why are you thinking about restarting it? Laurel, phone down, stitch up. I have a teenager of my own, also a boy. Shannon's still working on Rosamond. I already have 2 teenagers, so thank you, but no thank you. He's all yours. I've got 2 teenagers too. I'm ready to kick him in the butt. I mean, what I meant to say was Ryan is so awesome and he does such nice things for me.
I'm not sure if you need this water now.
I know. That's why I was talking nice so I could get my water. Thank you.
Before you're in here talking trash about.
I said teenager for sale. Super
Oh.
cheap.
Hey. Yeah, Lexi with all her problems.
I did say teenage boy. And they were like, nope, I already got a teenage boy. Started in the middle, which you kind of regret. What? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, chat.
Oh, only at 1%. Ryan, if you want me to stab you in your sleep. He's one of those people where he thinks he's funny. Funnier than he really is. Thinks he's hilarious. I can send Ryan to Camp Vic for 2 weeks. Personally, I never start a long dog in the middle. Top left for me. Yeah. I started Anzac in the middle. So I guess not really for me. But I was doing the diagonals. And you know what? I talk a lot of mess about getting rid of him, but he's super helpful. Even when he's not in trouble, he does a lot around the house. So I just sometimes had to pull his teeth to make him remember to do it. Mm. Trying my best not to do too much counting, just so it doesn't influence anything. So, hey, Doodle. Yeah. Speaking of teenagers, the other one has joined me. What's up?
I'm just gonna show you this.
What's up? You won't be on the camera.
It came out of my nose. And it's weird. I don't know.
It kind of looks like your brain
I know.
came out your nose.
It doesn't feel like anything that should come out of the nose. Even.
It's gross.
Yeah. I'm gonna worry.
There's no reason to worry, but. What?
It reminded me of chicken and dumplings.
It was supposed to be kind of like a deconstructed chicken pot pie.
I got a thingy that wasn't a biscuit that wasn't cooked all the way, and it reminded me of chicken and dumplings, and I couldn't eat it anymore. It didn't taste bad though. I like the soupy part.
Yeah, soupy part came out a little bit soupier than it meant for it to. It was supposed to.
It's a soup.
So well, but it wasn't supposed to be. You remember the chicken tot casserole that I make? It's that, except instead of tots, I put biscuits and I added vegetables into it. That's all that it was.
Have you ever seen Scream Queens?
Yes.
I like it. It's funny. Except for Hulu has so many ads. I can't.
Oh my gosh, I know.
So bad. And I'm watching it on Disney Plus. It's the Hulu subscription.
Yeah.
I don't understand all that, but whatever.
Way long. Like, who cut those threads?
You? You didn't cut the thread.
I cut it really long. Like, I guess I was paranoid I would run out of room if I started in the wrong spot in the corner, but my fabric is ginormous, so I'm an idiot. Started Rose Marquis in the middle. Shannon wants to know how you're feeling, Lexi.
Okay.
She's okay. She stopped running fever finally.
I know, today is the first day.
Yep, no fever
I
today.
haven't noticed a fever anyways.
Yeah.
It's 99 this morning.
You're not as pale as yesterday, so you're getting a little bit of your color back. Still pale, but not as pale.
Which is so funny because my makeup must have worn off yesterday because I was wearing makeup to...
Oh, did you see that your school photo came in?
Yeah.
They emailed me your photo.
The one we just took yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't get Ryan's to load for some reason.
I wasn't ready because she's like, okay, we're going to take another one, fix your glasses again, because she had me like put my glasses like this. See, yeah, I was going to smile. And then
it's not bad though.
Yeah, but I wasn't ready.
Can I show?
No.
No.
Sure,
That's the one that's going to be in the yearbook. I never order the fall pictures.
That one doesn't look bad. That's just not what I wasn't ready.
I saw Rose Marquis stitched all in black, and holy cow, it is stunning. So, oh, my camera's broke. Froze. You broke the camera.
And you're not showing
it. I'm just kidding. It just does that sometimes. Lexi's fall picture. Maybe I shouldn't show that.
Okay, take it off now.
But see, it says Ryan's images are available, but then doesn't show the picture.
Maybe he didn't go and take the picture.
He says he did. But then their website's been kind of overwhelmed tonight, so I haven't been able to get in to look at it. I don't order the fall pictures anyway, but...
What pictures do you order?
In the spring.
What do they take pictures these?
They're usually the ones that are like half your body or you're posed and stuff. It's not just your face. Because the fall ones are for the yearbook. And then sometimes I get y'all sports ones.
Do you remember that it was like 3 days before picture day and I was on that scooter outside of
Yes, and you skinned your entire face.
I think you bought this.
You didn't even go to school. No, because you did it the day before.
The day before it was.
Yeah. Lexi, when she was little, she was riding, it was like this little tool chest thing that had wheels, a plastic tool chest. Yeah. And she was laying on it belly down and going down the driveway, and she slid off of it and she skinned her entire face the day before school pictures. I was like kindergarten
Yeah, it was.
because it was still in Alvin.
I remember it.
Yeah.
I was screaming.
It's
I was like,
so bad.
because the wagon.
They said it's a good picture.
You know, in the driveway when you got like the different slabs, it hit in that and then flipped over.
Oh yeah. The like that section in between two slabs.
Yeah.
Have you been chewing on your lip?
Yes.
It's all
Is it bad?
yeah.
I know you can notice it without me.
Mhm. It's bad. You need to stop doing that.
I don't mean to. Anyways. Also, yeah. I had hit that and then I slid across. And then I remember the assassin bug thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was scary.
The assassin bug bit you, stung you like several times.
Yeah. You know, those used to kill people way back then. Found an article more recently, within the past few years, that it used to like stop people's digestive systems, and it builds this the food would build up until they died.
Hmm. Some kid when I was a kid was riding his skateboard, laying down, going downhill, and did that. I cringe just remembering. Floral's doing her Rose Marquee in 550. And Holly's doing All Souls Veer Landon in it. I think I have that. You drum majoring me over there?
Oh, we fear no fear. Fear.
Yeah.
Fear. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, y'all don't have school tomorrow, right?
Nope. Good thing gosh. Short week for me.
I think their movie is at 1:40.
I ain't taking them.
You offered.
I did off. I didn't think about it being on a Friday though.
Mm.
If they did the movie and just the movie, then I would be able to take them. But
Oh, but you got to go to the game, huh?
yeah.
Duh.
But if they were just doing the movie, I could.
I'm gonna tell Dennis to come find you.
Mm.
He was talking about, y'all should come hang out with us. But if you wear Badger shirts, I'm gonna kick you. Castles in the Air in 550? You think so?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think it's gonna be the loss of an 8-year streak. 8 years we haven't lost to them. I think we're gonna lose to them.
It happens.
They're second in the district right now. It's Wink and then Iriat. That's crazy. Out of all the 2A schools around here, 2 and 3A, they mixed them.
Crazy.
And all the player of the month or week or whatever that the 432 does, it's all Iriat players.
Love you. She won't say it, but she does love me back. No. Let's just put that stitch where it doesn't go. The good thing is a lot of these blocks stitch up pretty quickly, so having to get 500 stitches a month usually doesn't take me but 1 or 2 days, really depending on how much stitchy time I get. And I told Ryan, I said, y'all need to make your movie date for early in the day. 2 reasons. One, I don't want to be there all night. I want to come home and get on Zoom or whatever. But also, I want to go get my hair cut. And those places tend to close in the evenings. So they're going to go watch a movie in the middle of the day. I should probably order the tickets today. I'll do that when I get done here. Just because with it being the first day that it's showing, it might get a little crazy. Of course, it's also Friday, and most schools have school on Friday, whereas our school does not, unless it's a home game. If we have a home game, then they have school on Friday. That's last year they didn't have that rule, and people wouldn't show up to the pep rallies because they're like, it's our day off. We're not coming up to the school for the pep rally. So. Thinking I might be able to finish this one next year. Maybe. Let's see. Got this stamp, the word world travel, and a balloon, and 2 people. This year, let's see. We finished up the post, did all of Sydney and this and all of these, so it's possible. They make them go, yeah, they do. They take them all to the pep rally, and then they'll take them back to class and release them. I think it's just their best way of keeping team spirit because, like, over the last few years, they've noticed less people attending the football games, less people participating in band, things like that. So it's their way of trying to rebuild that team spirit that this town has usually always had. So they even had this get together for all the moms of sports kids. I didn't go because I'm very antisocial like that. But basically, they fed them dinner and talked to them about what can we do to help with team spirit, things like that. So, and see, when my husband went to school here, um, the people we're playing tomorrow were our biggest rivals. But in the last few years, that's kind of changed, and Wink has become our biggest rivals. Um, and both of those towns are like top 2 right now. And we're not. Our football team is. Big screen's frozen again. Are you ready for this? How much it's changed? Boop, 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 boop. Did it work? Oh, yeah. I don't think it changed that much. Vic is just supposed to be listening and ironing and still caught the fact that the camera wasn't working. That's funny. Because she's trying to count my stitches. She's going to tell me to stop when I get close to 87. I will be having a stream on Saturday morning. It's 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Or Central Time, whatever. So if you want to join me, we just stitch and chat. Sometimes I do some finishing, but I'm not prepped for any of that right now. Thinking maybe I can stop by Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Not Hobby Lobby. Michael's. Maybe I can stop by Michael's tomorrow and get some fabric and dye some fabric this weekend so that I'll be able to start the next wordplay because I ran out. Picked 88. I'm not gonna win anyhow because Erica Bob Barkered me. She picked 88 and I had 87. Just never can tell. Last week, Enid picked a number that we thought was kind of low. Because like she picked like 85 or 80 something, and everybody else picked in the hundreds. And then Jesse picked 88, and it turned out to be 87 or something like that. It was like, and Enid ended up getting it. It was great. So you just never can tell what you'll end up with. Or what I'll end up with. Finally, you saw that. Oh, well, don't get in a fight, everybody. That's one of the reasons I don't count my stitches till the end, so that I can't, nobody can say that I'm choosing who wins. Because I don't even know. I tell y'all what time we're going to stop. On Saturday, I'll do both my daily 100s before we stitch on anything else, so you know it'll be at least 200. Erica's husband says $1, Bob. It really is. It's like The Price is Right, because technically Jessie was closer than Enid that day, but she had went over. Shannon, don't be an overachiever. We got about 3 more minutes. Not fighting, good natured harassing. Some bickering. We got enough time to start one more strand. I'm gonna have to start pulling more floss for this. My card's getting empty. Heather says 98. We've only been stitching about 35, maybe 40 minutes. Heather says 98. I've been live since 8 o'clock my time. So 2 hours, 31 minutes. Oh. Does that go there? It does go there. Also, hi, baby boy has learned how to piggyback, so I've been too busy to type. That's all good. I got a visit from each one of the kids tonight. That was funny. I was just telling my mother-in-law earlier that, well, I was seeing if she would watch the cats first weekend in December because my brother and sister are having their sweet 16. And I'm gonna go see them. So you got Lexi, who just turned 17, the twins that turned 16, my son turns 15, my nephew turns 14, my other nephew will turn 13. I got like one a year for a while. Got some slippers today. I can stick them out and show them to Dan. They say, bring me coffee. That's awesome. Good night, Deborah. We're right behind you. Just gonna finish up this row real quick. Because if I've only done half the stitch like these, I won't count them. So. Alrighty. I'm crossing my fingers for at least 100 stitches just because I need it, but we'll see. I shall go count. I have everything ranging from, I believe my lowest is 65 and my highest is 112. We'll see where we landed. Get my counter up. Just for a second. Y'all can see just a little bit of the pattern. And this is World Postage Stamp. All right, here we go. Okay, it helps if my pen works. I'm gonna wake it up. Oh, it's dead. Okay. Now. If I had known that, we could have been charging it while we were stitching. Oops. 4. Oh my goodness. Does not want to cooperate with me tonight. Gonna go all the way to here. I'm not done yet. I did a little bit in the gold too. It did 104 stitches. Who wins? Who got the closest to 104 stitches? I do believe that would be Holly. Holly had 101. We all win. Hey, Lori, you made it. We're just ending, unfortunately. But I will be back again on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. So whatever time that is in your time zone. Uh, but you got to pop in and say hi. So close. You were, Heather. But Holly got it this time. She was just complaining last week that she never got it. 65, Enid. I mean, it could have very well been there. This luckily was a piece that yeah, you and Holly are both 3 away, but you were over. It's a piece that stitches up pretty quickly. So we did 104 in 30 minutes. I was so glad to see you too, Natalie. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure 9 a.m. is some weird time in Australia, but all right. Helping a buddy move and just got in. It's time to relax. Woo, finally did it. That is your second entry, Holly, just so you know. You got one in July. So 10, what's today, the 24th? Holly. We will have one more tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. It's just a stitching stream. At the end of that stream, we'll have the guests, we'll have the winner, and then we'll have the drawing. So, and then we'll start all over and do it all again. So, I had a great time kidding up with y'all. We kidded up, what's it called? Happy Halloween from Tell Emblem. We kidded this up today. It's 2 o'clock, so you're what? 14, 16 hours ahead of me, I think. So 9 a.m., 9. It's like 1 in the morning, I think. I could be wrong. So yeah, we kitted this up earlier on Doubled Hollow. It had like 25 colors it was massive. And then we did 104 stitches on World Postage Stamp. And now I'm going to go watch Outer Banks with Ryan and do some more stitching because I got hit with pumpkins. Let's see if you on Zoom if I have energy after the retreat tomorrow night since you're commuting. Alrighty, well, I'll be there. I probably won't be super late because like it's already past my bedtime. But I will get on Zoom tomorrow night whenever we get home from the movies. So I had a wonderful time. Seems like the stream went pretty well delay wise, so I may have just stolen my husband's computer. And I will see y'all on Saturday morning. Bye.